Did you expect that to happen?
No, I think Northwest was winning by like 14 when we walked in the door.
I think you were right.
So I would have. That shocked me. But I haven't really seen those two girls' teams play a lot, so it's not like I have
That was a great comeback.
much knowledge on
Speak something.
speed. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Lincoln Cardinal Sports Network. I am Lane Johnson. I will be guiding you through tonight's contest between your Lincoln Lady Cardinals and the Tigers of Smithton. We are in the second round of the K-Senior Conference Tournament. We are on the loser's side. We just were able to catch the tail end of a very exciting basketball game between Northwest and Sacred Heart with Otterville on this girl's side. When we walked in the door, Sacred Heart was trailing by 14 or 15 points, and before the final buzzer rang, they Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I apologize. We really have no idea what happened. The computer just crashed on us in the middle of my intro, so we are back here. As Smithton turns the basketball over, we're going to skip starting lineups and get right to the action here. 5:40 left to play in the opening quarter. Lincoln has a 2-0 lead. Score. Those 2 points belong to Rebecca Helen, the freshman starting tonight for Coach Bryant's Cardinals. And Lincoln turns the basketball over, so it will be Smithton ball. A little bit of a rocky start. I apologize for the tone of my voice as number 20, Olivia Harrison, a freshman, knocks down an elbow jump shot. I am feeling a little under the weather, so I will try to keep the sniffles to a minimum. Helen attacking out of the corner turns the basketball over. We did see a riveting girls basketball game take place just before this one. We walked in the door and Northwest was beating Sacred Heart with Otterville by about 15 in the fourth quarter. And Sacred Heart was able to storm back and win that game by 1 point. Zone defense here out of Smithton. Mellon's 3-point shot won't go. On the floor for the Cardinals now as they set up into a full court 2-2-1. Alyssa Mellon, Mackenzie Yearout, Rebecca Helen, Grayson Efert, and Kendall Bartley. Smithton breaks the press and then turns the basketball over. Mellon can't get the three-pointer to go. Efert keeps it alive, however. And Helen called for the walk. Now we see Addison Montier on for the Cardinals for the first time in tonight's ball game. That ball game we witnessed the end of was the biggest reason why we got started a little late here with the stream, and then we had a computer issue. Right as I was doing my intro, the computer crashed. So we apologize for the technical difficulties to start, but we should be on our way to a successful stream. These two teams have faced off twice this year. Smithton getting the better of the Cardinals in both contests. Mellon, nice drive and kick. Montier short from the free throw line. During the Otterville tournament, these two teams played in the second round. Smithton beat Lincoln by 15. It was a competitive game, but the Tigers just outlasted the Cardinals. And then more recently, on January 6th, these two teams played again, and Smithton won by 13. So competitive games and games Lincoln absolutely had an opportunity to compete in. So we'll see what the Lincoln Cardinals put together here for tonight's contest. Lincoln starting out in man defense. Sarah Shoemaker on the attack there draws the foul against the Cardinals. That'll be Addison Montier's first and the second team foul on the Cardinals. Tipped pass off the inbounds will result in another inbound from a different location. Physical brand of basketball here out of the Cardinals to start. Montier picks up her second foul. Sarah Shoemaker's jump shot won't fall. And now Mellon wants to push in transition. All the way to the basket, no good. Kenna Simmons just threw it right to Alyssa Mellon there. Montier's free throw line shot will be blocked. And another jump ball on the floor. Lincoln basketball. And we all know playing at 9 o'clock in an empty gym can be difficult. Not a lot of energy out here, so the girls have to create their own energy. Good job by Rebecca Helen out of the corner, attacking her man, getting to the rim, and drawing a foul. We will see her shoot two. That was Melina McNeely's first foul, and the third team foul against the Tigers. Helen, with the rainbow free throw shots, goes 2 for 2 there and gives Lincoln a 2-point lead. Katie Simmons knifes her way through the Lincoln defense there. However, the pressure on the ball once she got into the paint caused a turnover. Triangle and two here out of Smithton. They're manning up both Efert and Mellon and using a triangle to guard the rest. We'll see if that strategy works out. According to Coach Brett Bryant, that has been the strategy for Smithton in each of the first two contests. Something Lincoln had an opportunity to prepare for. And Montier's free throw line jumper won't go. I did not like that foul call. Looked like Helen was being aggressive on the rebound. It looked like she had the ball, and they called her for a foul. That's her second. Brett Bryant going to have to get her out. Smithton continuing to be loose with the basketball, and we've got another jump ball. Cadence Harvey will come on for the Cardinals. Corner three-point shot is long, and Year Out clears it for the Cardinals. Good patience by the junior not to dribble into that double team. Lincoln turns the basketball over, trying to get it inside to Montier. Now Shoemaker going to try a three from the left wing, and she is pure on that shot. As Smithton now leads by a point. Good job by Efert, who was receiving that man pressure to backdoor and relocate. Got a nice look at it from the right wing inside the three-point line. Just does not fall for her. There we saw Melina McNeely attack Montier out of the corner. Cadence Harvey stepped over with good help defense. However, she's going to be whistled for the body foul. That'll be her first. Lincoln now with 16 fouls. McNeely makes Lincoln pay on the first. Second one is no good. Lincoln has 10 seconds to get a shot off here. And not sure that Eford's shot would have counted, even if she had made it. However, no good. And after the first quarter, we've got a 6-4 game here in Sedalia for the second round of the conference tournament. I want to talk about our presenting sponsor, S's Drive-In. If you're looking for a bite to eat or a tasty treat, S's Drive-In has you covered. With a wide array of options and friendly service, you can't go wrong with S's Drive-In. So stop in and eat or call ahead for carryout at 660-547-3516. We appreciate S's as our presenting sponsor. Shelter Insurance. Play ball with an insurance team that wins. The Leanne Beeman Agency has terrific customer service, policies you can count on, and rates that won't break the bank. Call the Leanne Beeman Agency at 660-547-0099 today for a free quote. You'll be glad you did. Quickly here, let's talk about Farmers Mutual Protective Association. They have provided insurance coverage to farmers and homeowners in Lincoln and the surrounding area since 1882. In that time, they have earned a reputation as honest and reasonable providers who will help determine the exact insurance that works best for you, your family, and your way of life. Contact Farmers Mutual Protective Association today at 660-547-2323. Rebecca Helen with a nice bounce pass to Mackenzie Yearout, who banks it in from the top of the key. Her foot was on the line, so that'd be a 2-point bucket, but the assist goes to Helen. And on the defensive end, Helen with the foul. And I believe that'll be her third, and now already in the bonus with 7:42 left to play in the opening half. Smithton will be shooting free throws the rest of the way. Something that you're not thrilled about if you're Coach Bryant. And there, number 2, Katie Simmons, steps to the line and knocks home the first. Coach Bryant going to leave Helen out there with 3 fouls. And Simmons hits the second. Helen, one of those on the team that provides the energy. She rebounds and tries to get a good shot. Here she drives in. Looked like she was clearly fouled, but they got her for a double dribble beforehand. So we'll see Cadence Harvey back on the floor. Good steal by Efort. Mackenzie Yearout comes up with it, so she'll get credit for that steal, but the tip pass by Efort made it all happen. And Lincoln needing to rely on their defense here in this basketball game until the shots start to fall. Bartley had trouble with that pass on the inside, and now Mackenzie Yearout fouls. And that foul taking place near midcourt. That'll be Mackenzie Yearout's second. And the worst part of that there, again, Smithton shooting free throws. But another player for the Cardinals with their second foul. Lincoln already thin with just 8 girls dressed out. Simmons on her last 2 trips to the line is 4 for 4. Now Shoemaker picks off a lazy pass, and Smithton's going to attack the 2-on-5. And there, Kenna Simmons is whistled for the walk. Manning gets it back at the free throw line, and she's good on that jump shot. Now Lincoln trailing by just 2. Needing to pressure and guard without fouling. Shoemaker sidestep 3-point shot, gets it to fall. She is 2 for 2 from downtown. And now Smithton's lead, as big as it's been, is at 5. Harvey tries for the answer, and she finds the bottom on a 3-point try. That's going to be a big help for the Cardinals if they can continue to shoot the ball well. I've said all season they get good shots, they just haven't been going in. Now Harvey with a steal, and she'll be fouled at midcourt. Effort's going to try a 3-point shot. No good. Simmons from the corner. She's short. Efort rebound. Now Lincoln going to push a little bit in transition here. Harvey's attack gets to the rim but cannot get the points to go. Now Shoemaker on the offensive. Turns the basketball over to Mellon, and she draws a foul. Lincoln not quite into the bonus yet, but working their way there. As that's the 5th team foul on the Tigers. And the 2nd personal foul against Anna Tripp. Mellon pocket picked by Simmons. Lincoln should not foul here. Simmons, tough look at the basket, no good. Good job by Efort to push it up in transition to Mellon, who immediately goes into her gather, draws the contact, and will draw a foul against Shoemaker. That is Shoemaker's first foul. Mellon is short on the first. However, the positive for that is Lincoln going forward will also be in the bonus with 5 to play here in the first half. Mellon splits a pair, and now Lincoln trails by 1. And Lacey Hicks, the freshman, attacks the basket well. Good push up by Shoemaker. And Smithton back up by 3. Mellon throws it to herself off the backboard. Can't get the follow to go. Simmons from the corner. Air ball. Harvey rebound. And I think they said out of bounds there on Kenna Simmons, who had her hand on the basketball and also had a foot on the end line. Smithton going to get up and guard full court. Man. Manning misses the shot. Bartley gets the offensive board, puts it back up, makes it plus the foul. And she's got an opportunity here to not only complete a 3-point play, but tie this basketball game at 15. And she does just that on some good shooting from the charity stripe. Shoemaker turns it over. Mellon, nice read on the pass. Mellon loses the ball, but out of bounds on Smithton. Mellon had two girls ahead of her there. Although, in all fairness, those would have been tough passes. Mellon off the inbound from the corner. No good. You're out offensive rebound. Keeps it alive for Lincoln, and now they'll have a second crack at it. Mellon all the way in. No good. Efert follow. Put back for 2. And now Lincoln leading 17-15. And just an unforced turnover there by Smith, and Efert's got a one-on-one. Looked like a little awkward stretch there with her leg. Grimacing a little bit, but I think she's okay. Efert was able to draw the foul on Shoemaker, so she'll get a 1-on-1 here. Passes in on the first. That's Shoemaker's second foul. And the 8th team foul against the Tigers. Now Efert gives Lincoln a 4-point lead with 3:26 to play here in the second quarter. Shoemaker going to try a 3. It looked like it went in, but it didn't. It was short. Good heads-up play by Year Out to dig it out of the ground for the rebound. However, she then turns it over, and then off the steal, Shoemaker turns it over. So Lincoln will have the basketball here underneath the basket. Same play. Mellon gets it wide open from the corner. Long rebound. And we have a collision here. Lacey Hicks and Alyssa Mellon bonked heads there. Both appear to be a little shaken up. Okay, so Hicks comes out. Mellon appears to be fine. Efert from 3. Good rebound by Bartley. Harvey long 2. Bartley hustling for another rebound. Can't quite get to it in time. Good job by Bartley to come in from behind and knock that ball away. Good job by Mellon to come up with it. Nice spin move in transition to the basket, and it's going to fall. Good move by the sophomore. Finishes over Katie Simmons, and now Lincoln's lead is 6. Shoemaker working on Efert. Nothing there. Efert trying to draw the jump ball there. Reaches in and is whistled for the foul. That's just her first foul, but the 9th team foul by the Cardinals means more free throws. Shoemaker misses. Bartley rebounds. And now we're under 2 to play. And Lincoln has proven to be a match here for the Tigers. One thing that's true in basketball, it's true in almost any sport. Just ask the Bengals. It's hard to beat a team 3 or 4 times in a row. And this is the third time these two teams have matched up. Shoemaker's pass tipped by Mellon. And we're going to take a quick 30-second timeout. We'll stay right here and honor a couple more sponsors, starting with We the People Cattle Company. We the People Cattle Company is a family farm operation with one goal in mind: to provide hormone and antibiotic-free food that's not only fresh but incredibly tasty. We the People Cattle Company is more than just a grocery store, as they provide homegrown beef and pork, as well as take and bake meals, baked goods, smoked meats, and more. Open from 8 to 6 Monday through Friday and 8 to 3 on Saturday, and located just north of Lincoln on 65 Highway. Stop in and see what they mean when they say, "We're done with the bull." Since 1958, Wright's Machine Shop has been a staple of the Lincoln community. So whether it's fixing something old or making something new work better for you, go see Steve and Stanley Wright at Wright's Machine Shop for all your fabrication and machine work needs. They are conveniently located at 503 North Highway 65 in Lincoln. You can also give them a call at 660-547-3356. A minute 34 left to play in the opening half. Lincoln leads by 6. Smithton will inbound underneath their own basket. Simmons going to try a three. It's an air ball. Eifert has it. Good drive by Mellon all the way to the cup. Finishes high off the glass with a little extra contact. And Lincoln now leads by 8. Need to continue to lean on this defense on this end, as they've turned Smithton over a lot here in the first half. Good block by Harvey. Bartley comes out of the pack with it and wisely slows things down, having no numbers. Mellon tried to force it in there to Eifert. Good defense by the Tigers. Mellon again left wide open in the corner off the inbounds, and this time makes the Tigers pay with a long 2-point shot, and Lincoln's lead is into double digits. Quick foul call there by Mellon. Against Mellon, I should say. This one in favor of Simmons, Katie Simmons. That's just Mellon's first foul. However, Simmons will get to see 2 free throws here, being the 10th team foul. Simmons splits the pair, and Bartley has yet another rebound. Kendall, good job to take that pressure and get Lincoln across the timeline without turning it over. Now 6 seconds on the clock. Harvey is fouled. So Lincoln will see a 1-and-1 here. Harvey's first free throw is off to the mark. Now Smithton will have to heave from half court. No good. So Lincoln in control here at half, thanks to a 21-point second quarter. And we're going to go through and show some commercial breaks here for halftime. We'll be back in a few minutes with the halftime report. Stick with us here on the Lincoln Cardinal Sports Network. This broadcast is brought to you by Estes Drive-In. Looking for a bite to eat or a tasty treat? Estes Drive-In has you covered. With a wide array of options and friendly service, you can't go wrong with Esta's Drive-In. So stop in and eat or call ahead for carryout at 660-547-3516. This break is brought to you by Spooky Bear's Shirt Shack. Spooky Bear's Shirt Shack is a one-stop shop and apparel brand that has one goal in mind: to bring your vision to life. Commissioning custom printing shouldn't be hard. Make it easy at Spooky Bear's Shirt Shack. Located just south of Lincoln on 65 Highway, stop in, visit their page on Facebook, or give them a call today at 660-776-2021. Brought to you by Johnson's Accounting. Johnson's Accounting has been serving the Lincoln community and its surrounding area for over 55 years. Lori and her team offer monthly business services such as sales tax, payroll, preparation of financial statements, and much more. In need of a tax return? Johnson's Accounting handles personal, small business, partnership, and corporate returns. For Johnson's Accounting, no business is too large or too small. They can handle them all. So give them a call at 660-547-3332 and see what they can do for you. Brought to you by Reese Nichols Golden Key Realty. Reese Nichols Golden Key Realty has 14 real estate agents with 275 combined years of real estate experience. Luke and his team are not only experienced, but extremely knowledgeable when it comes to listing your property or helping you find the perfect home. If you're looking to buy a home, commercial property, or land, look no further than Reese Nichols Golden Key Realty. Be sure to visit their website at reesenichols.com or give them a call today at 660-438-7228. Brought to you by 31 Chiropractic. 31 Chiropractic is a wellness-centered family chiropractic office that specializes in care for women and children. Lindsay delivers tailored chiropractic and physical treatment for your whole family for their whole life. Stop in at 292 South Highway 65 in Lincoln or call 660-460-3719 to schedule your appointment with Dr. Lindsay today. This break is brought to you by Tolliver's Tire and Towing. In need of tire or automotive repair? Perhaps you've been in an accident and need a tow. Try Tolliver's Tire and Towing. Their knowledgeable repair crew and round-the-clock towing service can get you out of any pinch. For a tow, call 660-287-4849. This break is brought to you by Community National Bank and Trust. Are you missing that human touch with your bank? Go talk to a real person at Community National Bank and Trust. They're your local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to offer the best products. Stop by and see them at 101 South 65 Highway in Lincoln or 1695 Hilltop Drive in Warsaw. Your community, your bank, your relationship. Community National Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender. This break is brought to you by Shirley's Highway Cafe. Shirley's Highway Cafe serves a full breakfast and lunch menu from 6 to 2 Sunday through Friday and 6 a.m. to noon on Saturdays. If you're hungry for breakfast, try a good old-fashioned omelet or the biscuits and gravy. If it's lunch you're looking for, they've got the best country fried steak and mashed potatoes around. Shirley's Highway Cafe is located on Highway 65 in Lincoln, so give them a try on your next trip through town or call them for carryout at 660-547-3500. This break is brought to you by AB Studio and Design. AB Studio and Design specializes in senior, family, and wedding photography. They also offer a variety of design and video services for businesses as well as personal sessions. With over 15 years of experience in the industry, Amy can help you with almost any project. Check out AB Studio and Design on Facebook or give Amy a call at 660-723-5015. Back here in Sedalia, about 30 seconds until the tip-off of the second half. Halftime report going to be extra short today, brought to you by Reese Nichols Golden Key Realty. Lincoln leading by 9 at half. They've taken nearly twice as many shots as the Smithton Tigers and have won the rebound battle quite significantly, having 21 team rebounds compared to Smithton's 9. They also turned the ball over less than Smithton in the opening half, and that was a huge part of building this 9-point lead. Shoemaker working on Helen, takes a ball screen, then pops a three. She has not missed from downtown. And now Lincoln's lead is just 6. Again, that very brief halftime show brought to you by Reese Nichols Golden Key Realty. We appreciate Luke and his team for sponsoring us and making this broadcast possible. Effort's 3-point off the mark. If you're looking to buy or sell land, commercial property, or your home, be sure to use Luke at Golden Key Realty. Shoemaker finally misses from downtown. Long rebound goes to Mellon, who dribbles out of bounds. Another ball screen for Shoemaker. This time she misses. Smithton inside and one. That was Anna Tripp, the senior, who scored the layup, took the foul from Efert, and now has an opportunity to cut this lead to 3. And she does. And Coach Brett Bryant wants a 30-second timeout, so we will stay right here and talk about Veracruz Trace. Veracruz Trace Mexican Restaurant in Lincoln delivers local and delicious Mexican cuisine served by their welcoming and caring staff. They're open from 11 to 9 on Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday, and from 11 to 10 on Friday and Saturday. Stop by at 455 North Highway 65 in Lincoln, or call ahead for carryout at 660-547-0315. On the floor here for Lincoln, Bartley, Melland, Helland, Efert, and you're out. Smithton going with a little full court pressure here. And Shoemaker called for the foul. Kind of looked like Mellon might have set a moving screen. However, the contact by Shoemaker resulted in a foul call. That's her 3rd. Maybe a little bit of a makeup call here, as Mellon is called for a foul on the inbounds. Offensive foul, I should say. That's her 2nd. Shoemaker working on Helen. Good job by Helen. Now Shoemaker with a little bit of airspace. Puts one up. No good. Offensive rebound Simmons. And Simmons throws it away, trying to get it inside. Again, kind of a token pressure here by Smithton. Helen sticking with it there. Can't quite get that 2-point shot to fall. Trip inside is going to walk with it. Bartley's 3 point, excuse me, Mellon's 3 point shot is off the mark there. Simmons to Tripp. I'm going to call a foul away from the ball there against Efert. That'll be her third foul, third team foul against the Cardinals here for the second half. Good job by the Lincoln defense. Helen comes away with a steal there on the post entry. A lot of waving arms on the ball there, too. Efert from three. No good. Simmons to Shoemaker. No good there on that 3 point try. And now you're out. Going to play with some pace here. Shoemaker, good defense there to jump the passing lane. However, can't keep her feet in bounds. And Simmons making life difficult here for Year Out as she tries to get it in bounds. Smithton definitely playing with a different intensity defensively here in this third quarter. Shoemaker whistled for the foul there on the pass. That's her fourth foul. And that is fortuitous if you are a Lincoln Cardinal fan, as she has done the bulk of the scoring here for Smithton. Looking a little bit more like man defense here than a triangle and two. Helen turns the basketball over. Now Smithton wants to push. And You're Out is fouled. That foul will go against Lacey Hicks of Smithton, their third team foul. Helen with the attack on the basket will draw a foul and get to shoot two here. That foul on Olivia Harrison, her second. Helen off on the first. makes the second, and Lincoln's lead grows back to 4. Simmons thought about a 3-point shot. Now a step back shot off the glass over Helen. Difficult shot. And convenient banking hours here in Sedalia, Missouri for Simmons. Bartley kicks it out to Eford. Her 3-point shot goes down. And Lincoln's lead back at 4 as Eford quickly answers the 3-point from the other end. Hicks loses the basketball. Simmons fouled hard there by Mellon. That's Mellon's 3rd foul, the 4th team foul against Lincoln. Simmons thought about a 3. And we've got a walk at the high post. That was Melina McNeely, sorry. And now we have a timeout on the floor. This one by Lincoln. It is a full timeout, so we're going to kick it to a couple of our sponsors, and we'll be back in a few short moments. This broadcast is brought to you by Estes Drive-In. Looking for a bite to eat or a tasty treat? Estes Drive-In has you covered. With a wide array of options and friendly service, you can't go wrong with Estes Drive-In. So stop in and eat or call ahead for carryout at 660-547-3516. Break is brought to you by Spooky Bear's Shirt Shack. Spooky Bear's Shirt Shack is a one-stop shop and apparel brand that has one goal in mind: to bring your vision to life. Commissioning custom printing shouldn't be hard. Make it easy at Spooky Bear's Shirt Shack. Located just south of Lincoln on 65 Highway, stop in, visit their page on Facebook, or give them a call today at 660-776-2021. Will be Lincoln basketball here, up 4, 2:18 left in the third quarter of the final game of this Monday night's slate here in the Case Conference Tournament. Again, the 3rd time these two teams have squared off. Smithton has won each of the first 2 contests. Lincoln in the driver's seat here with 10 minutes to play. Smithton starting to trap the basketball. Mellon gets all the way to the lane line before she's fouled. Was in the shooting motion, so she's going to see 2 free ones here. That foul call went against Katie Simmons of Smithton, and it is the 5th team foul by the Tigers. Good shot there by Mellon. And good on the second. And Lincoln's lead back at 6. Wild drive there by Simmons ends in a turnover. Now Lincoln has numbers. Good steal by Helland. Oh, no. They're going to call an illegal screen there on Helland. It was a good heads-up play to post up there on the lane line and seal. It did not look to be egregious to me. However, the officiating crew felt differently. Maybe Helen was a little too aggressive with it. I thought it was a good play. Nonetheless, Smithton basketball. Good defense there by Montier. Just better offense by McNeely. And then Lincoln turns it over on the inbound. Lincoln still holding on to that 4-point lead. Had a massive second quarter, scoring 21 points. They've only scored 6 here in the third frame. Almost feels like they just need to get to the fourth quarter here. Good defense by Efert. Nearly resulted in a turnover. Now Smithton throws it away. Efert and a travel is the call. Lincoln Faithful might have helped make that call, as there was a little bit of hesitation. Mackenzie Yearout gets behind the defense, goes to the rim, and she is fouled on her take. And we'll see 2 free throws here. That is Anna Tripp's 3rd foul. And from here going forward, Lincoln will be shooting free throws, as that was the 6th team foul against the Tigers. Yearout empty on that trip. Corner shot, rattles around, won't fall. They're going to say last touched by the Cardinals. McNeely gets inside and scores. Lincoln's lead is 2. Now a little bit of a jailbreak here. Efert dribbles into a quadruple team, and she is fouled. Efert hits the front end of a 1-1. That foul called on Kenna Simmons, her 3rd. Good rebound by Mellon. Coach Brett Bryant wants the last shot here. Yearout facing a double team. Good ball control. And another offensive foul called by against the Cardinals on a seal. If you've watched any of our boys broadcasts, Johnson makes his money on that all the time. And now on 2 separate possessions, Lincoln has been called for an offensive in a similar situation. I liked the post up there by Montier, but nonetheless, that's her 4th foul. And now a foul against number 1, Whitney Gross, the sophomore guard off the bench for Smithton. Lincoln is in the bonus. Mellon, good on the first. A little shooter's roll there off the rim. Second one short. Efert with the follow and putback won't go, but she's going to be able to draw the foul call there on the putback. after an offensive rebound. And they're going to say it was on the floor or maybe on the rebound. So it's just a 1-and-1 here, not a shooting foul. That was Melina McNeely's third foul. Okay, so had it cleared up there. It is a 1-and-1. Eford short on the first. Harvey with an offensive rebound and turns it over. Smithton barely gets the shot off. Had a decent chance of going in there as it hits the backboard and the rim and then rims out. Lincoln escapes the third quarter, holding on to a lead, 29-33. I want to talk about Joanne's Printing. Joanne's Printing offers all kinds of printing services from screen printing to business form, letterhead, and envelope printing. Joanne's also offers fax and copying services, so stop by at 530 North Highway 65 in Lincoln or call 660-547-2299 and see if Joanne's Printing can help you. We're also brought to you by Producers Exchange number 84. Producers Exchange has been selling feed, fertilizer, seed, and farm supplies in Lincoln and Ionia since 1920. Producers Exchange number 84 offers services such as custom spraying and grinding and mixing. They have two locations, one just south of Lincoln on 65 Highway and the other at 102 North Main Street in Ionia, Missouri. So stop by today and see what Producers Exchange can do for you. Lincoln going to start the fourth quarter with a 4-point lead. Helen working on Shoemaker. Falls down. And will be whistled. For the turnover. Now Helen guarding Shoemaker on this end, not giving her any space. Bartley nearly comes away with a steal. Instead, it'll be a jump ball. Possession arrow pointing in favor of the Tigers. Smithton turns it over on the inbound. That was Year Out who tipped it away. And Eford who ended up with it. Eford also drew a foul. That's the 10th team foul against the Tigers. 4th personal foul against Kenneth Simmons. And now Eford has a chance to push this lead of Lincoln's to 5 and 6 with 2 free throw shots. First one rattles around and falls. Thank you. Smithton ahead in transition there, could not convert. Eford off of a missed free throw and then a missed layup by Smithton gets a rebound. And now Mellon cashes in from downtown. Assist goes to Year Out. Yes, Year Out. And Lincoln with their largest lead here of the second half. Except for right out of the halftime where they led by 9, they now lead by 8. Free throw line jumper rattles around but won't go. Good rebound, Year Out. Lincoln wisely slowing this thing down, running a little bit of clock here to maybe get a good shot. Efert left alone in the corner. Can't get it to go. Helen nearly had an offensive rebound. Smithton's coach imploring them to push the basketball in transition. Simmons, top of the key. No good. Efert has another rebound. Lincoln moving the ball around, manipulating Smithton's defense. Now you're out going to try a three. And they're going to call a foul on the shot. Kind of a late foul call. They're going to say, no, they're going to say after the shot there, the foul on the landing potentially, or possibly on the block out. Whitney Gross is the one who has the foul called on her. You're out misses the front end of two tries here. Second one also no good. Now Shoemaker has the rebound and wants to push. She's going to do it herself and get all the way to the rim. She blows the layup. Bartley rebound. Dribbles out of trouble. Now double teamed in the corner. And we've got a timeout. Full timeout by Coach Bryant. And we're going to go and hear a word from a few sponsors. We'll be back shortly. Stick with us here on the Lincoln Cardinal Sports Network. By Johnson's Accounting. Johnson's Accounting has been serving the Lincoln community and its surrounding area for over 55 years. Lori and her team offer monthly business services such as sales tax, payroll, preparation of financial statements, and much more. In need of a tax return? Johnson's Accounting handles personal, small business, partnership, and corporate returns. For Johnson's Accounting, no business is too large or too small. They can handle them all. So give them a call at 660-547-3332 and see what they can do for you. Brought to you by Reese Nichols Golden Key Realty. Reese Nichols Golden Key Realty has 14 real estate agents with 275 combined years of real estate experience. Luke and his team are not only experienced, but extremely knowledgeable when it comes to listing your property or helping you find the perfect home. If you're looking to buy a home, commercial property, or land, look no further than Reese Nichols Golden Key Realty. Be sure to visit their website at reesenichols.com or give them a call today at 660-438-7228. All right, back here in Sedalia, Lincoln leads by 8 with 5.5 to play. Smithton feeling the need to full court pressure. Lincoln sprung Helen wide open on the backside. Yearout just couldn't see it with the double team in her face. Bartley inside, gets all the way to the rim. Looks like she got fouled. Able to convert the off balance running right-handed attempt. And now Lincoln leads by 10. Got a blocking foul here against Lincoln. Not much contact. That one's going to be on Yearout. Her third. Still a 1-1 here. As Smithton not quite in the double bonus. And that is an air ball free throw. So Lincoln will take it out of bounds. Mellon fouled by Simmons. Mellon will shoot 2. And it does wonders for you if you're able to get the other team into the double bonus where you can just shoot free throws every time they foul you. That has been the case here for a large portion of the second half. Mellon makes the Tigers pay there. And Lincoln now up by 11. This is their largest lead of the game. Mellon off on the second. Smithton trying to push in transition here. Beat the Lincoln defense down. And they get a very good look at it. That was Whitney Gross who scored the deuce. Now Lincoln playing with some pace as well. Might be better off just slowing down. Mellon double teamed. And a foul called. Mellon good on the first. Big free throws here, even though there's a lot of time left. Any free ones you can get, you've got to take. And the second one goes. Clutch free throws by Mellon. Simmons nearly loses the ball. And now a rebound by Bartley. She is fouled. That foul call went against Melina McNeely, her 4th. Bartley, great free throw shot as she sinks her first. And excellent shot on the second. Lincoln's lead now 13, under 4 to play. Can't afford to give up free points. And right on cue, a foul call goes against Lincoln. Smithton will see a 1-and-1 here, as that's just the 9th. That was Efert's 4th foul. Simmons off the mark. Efert with another board. And now Efert sees Helen way up in transition, gets it up to her. Her 2-point shot won't go, and now a foul. A foul was on Kendall Bartley, just her first. Simmons going to try 2 here, as that's the 10th team foul against the Cardinals. First won't go. Second one also off the mark. Long rebound goes to Helland. Lincoln gets it across the timeline. And then Mellon throws it away. Shoemaker fouled by Bartley. First free throw is good for Shoemaker. Second one also goes. Lincoln's lead now 11. Lincoln need to slow this thing down. And now a charge. Quite a collision there at midcourt, and we're going to go to a commercial. We'll be right back. This break is brought to you by 31 Chiropractic. 31 Chiropractic is a wellness-centered family chiropractic office that specializes in care for women and children. Lindsay delivers tailored chiropractic and physical treatment for your whole family for their whole life. Stop in at 292 South Highway 65 in Lincoln or call 660-460-3719 to schedule your appointment with Dr. Lindsay today. Okay, glad to see she's okay. Simmons gets to the rim. Shot affected by Efert won't go. Now Efert fouled by Simmons with the rebound in her possession. And this has been a game riddled with fouls and turnovers. Efert good on the first. Smithton pushing. Simmons across. Now back to Simmons. Stolen by Helland. Lincoln in the driver's seat here. Just doesn't need to turn the basketball over. You're out. Turns it over and then fouls. Simmons with the defense there. And that is a disqualifying foul on Year Out as she now has 5 and will have to take a seat. Cadence Harvey comes on. Simmons misses the first. Missed free throw leads to an offensive rebound. Simmons inside, no good. Bartley with the board. And they're going to say, I'm not sure what the call is here. They say red basketball off of white. So 2.5 to play. Lincoln in control, up 12. Just can't turn the basketball over or foul. Helen in trouble. Bartley now barely gets it across and then has it knocked away. Helen tried to take the chin, does successfully take a charge there. Lacey Higgs barreling down the right lane line. Helen gets set up. Second foul there on the player control foul by Higgs. Good job by Helen to get set up and take that charge. Shoemaker. And a push call. This game is getting quite out of hand. They're going to say Mellon pushed number 20 over there. From my point of view, it looked like she just fell. Olivia Harrison able to draw that foul. That's the fourth against Mellon. Lincoln still in control with 1:53 left. But the way this game has gone, it's hard to say it's over. The winner of this game will move on to face Colcamp in the consolation game, or fifth place game, if you will. Good job by Eford to clear that rebound. Now Bartley into the front court, wisely pulling it back and turns it over. Shoemaker all the way to the lane. Blocking foul by Harvey. Shoemaker is shaken up. Shoemaker gonna shake it off and step to the line. She's got 2 free throws coming. As I was saying, the winner of this game will face Colcamp Friday night at 5 p.m. Lincoln trying to stamp their ticket to the fifth place game. Shoemaker 0 for 2. Mellon can't get the rebound. Helen on the floor. Now Smithton ends up with it. Grayson Eford takes it away. A quick jump ball call. It's going to be Lincoln basketball. Lincoln needs to take care of the basketball here down the stretch. Good job by Bartley to pull that out. Good job by Mellon not to panic there in the face of the double team. Bartley will be double teamed. If Lincoln can continue to run clock here, well, good steal by Simmons. And no foul call there. Harvey came over and contested. Mellon's going to go to the rim, and she's going to be fouled plus the basket. And that may be the ice on the cake. Icing on the cake, I guess. Would be icing, wouldn't it? Not ice. As Mellon has an opportunity for a three-point play here. She sinks it, and Lincoln's lead is 14. Coach Bryant wants a full timeout. We're going to go to a quick commercial break. We'll be right back. Stick with us here for the last 43 seconds on the Lincoln Cardinal Sports Network.
Brought to you by Tolliver Tire and Towing. In need of tire or automotive repair? Perhaps you've been in an accident and need a tow. Try Tolliver's Tire and Towing. Their knowledgeable repair crew and round-the-clock towing service can get you out of any pinch. For a tow, call 660-287-4849. Community National Bank and Trust. Are you missing that human touch with your bank? Go talk to a real person at Community National Bank and Trust. They're your local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to offer the best products. Stop by and see them at 101 South 65 Highway in Lincoln or 1695 Hilltop Drive in Warsaw. Your community, your bank, your relationship. Community National Bank and Trust. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We are back here. Lincoln up 14 with 43 seconds remaining. Lincoln looks like they've done what it takes to move on to the consolation game against Colcamp on Friday night at 5 p.m. Simmons working on Bartley. Nothing there. Harvey with the rebound. And the clock on Lincoln's side now as we're under 25. Mellon loses it. Now Mellon and Simmons on the floor. Jump ball. $20 seconds left on the clock here. Smithton seemingly conceded this one. And we know how hard it is to beat a team 3 times. There as Gross hits a 3-point shot. The final buzzer sounds and Lincoln completes an 11-point victory over Smithton, 48-37. Lincoln stumbled a bit there in the third quarter, but thanks to huge second and fourth quarters, able to come away the victor in this one. And like I said, we'll have their game Friday night against Colcamp at 5 o'clock here in the consolation game. Be sure to tune in tomorrow as we watch the boys take on Sacred Heart in the semifinal of the conference tournament championship bracket. This post-game show is brought to you by Johnson's Accounting. We're going to give you guys some statistics, player of the game, and then we're going to get you out of here. Alyssa Mellon had a team-high 19 points, 8 for 11 from the free throw line. She also had 4 steals and 4 rebounds. Grayson Eford had 10 points with a game-high 13 rebounds. She also had a block. Kendall Bartley had 7 points, that is, to go with 8 rebounds. Rebecca Helen had 5 points to go with a couple of rebounds, a pair of steals, and an assist. Cadence Harvey, 1 for 1 from downtown. She had 3 points, 2 rebounds, a steal, and a block. Mackenzie Uraut had 2 points, and Kristen Manning also had 2 points. Mackenzie Uraut with 8 rebounds and 6 steals to go with an assist. And in a game where scoring was important, Alyssa Mellon led all contributors with 19, and 4 steals really jumps out at me to go with 4 rebounds. And I think that's enough to make her the Johnson's Accounting most valuable player for tonight's contest. Very proud of these girls to come in here in an empty gym and come up with a lot of emotion on their own and find a way to beat a team that already got the better of them twice this season. So my hat's off to them. If you're able to support them Friday night here in Sedalia at 5 o'clock against Colcamp, be sure to come. If you can't, we will have that game. Lastly, we will have the game tomorrow night as the Lincoln boys take on Sacred Heart at 6 o'clock here in Sedalia. Johnson's Accounting has been serving the Lincoln community and its surrounding area for over 55 years. Lori and her team offer monthly business services such as sales tax, payroll, preparation of financial statements, and much more. They can easily set up a new business or an LLC. Need a tax return? Johnson's Accounting handles personal, small business, partnership, and corporate returns. For Johnson's Accounting, no business is too large or too small. They can handle them all. So give them a call at 660-547-3332 and see what they can do for you. We appreciate you sticking with us tonight, folks. We're going to get out of here. Lane Johnson on the call. Thanks to Connor Spry and Hunter White for all of their help this evening. And we will see you tomorrow. Until then, good night.